Welcome in, everyone. Happy Sunday. How we all doing today? What's new? What's happening? Hello, I'm Jason, Chef JT. Cook 4 nights a week here on stream, on all of the platforms. Welcome in, Will. Happy to see you. Cosmic El Capitano, Hamhawk, Will. Did I get Will twice there? There was someone else there that I know I'm forgetting. I know I'm forgetting people. Dubers. Welcome, 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 welcome. Where's my mug? Left my mug in the other room. I shall be back. What are you looking at, camera? I'm over here. Hello, chat. So we're doing curry tonight. I threw this on the rotation on the menu mostly because I have all of these red lentils. So we need a use for all these lovely red lentils. I do need alert command. That's actually been on my to-do list for quite a while. I just never think about it. Like, I don't have a actual to-do list, by the way, chat. But it's been on that list. It doesn't exist, but it's been on that list. My to-do list is limited by my memory content, and I think we know how that works, chat. Preciola. There's another type of cured meat that I haven't had in a while. I doubt it is if you get it from your local supermarket, especially here in the States, but I think of it as one of those ones that if you get it from a proper charcuterie shop, like, it's going to have some funk, it's going to have some real flavor to it. Did I even finish the dinner command tonight, chat? Let's see. What's the dinner command say? Well, sort of. I guess everything's there. It's a little short, but hey. Curry. You know, I think the name of this song sort of fails. By the way, chat, those that are not in the sub chat of the Discord, this is my new playlist tonight. But the name of this song is Sepia, which if you know what sepia tone is, I don't know if this song really matches sepia tone. For those who don't know what sepia tone is essentially like black and white, but it's brown and white. You know, it's sort of shades of tan. I hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday. I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. Thank you for joining in with me tonight. Cheers. It's been a minute since I had some lamb. I sort of burnt myself out on lamb. And I've been almost like craving it lately. We'll have to maybe do something with lamb here soon. We are getting into, you know, December territory here, so. Alright, I'm going to start off with some chicken tonight. I'm going to take a package of chicken. The package of chicken that I was actually originally planning to use I had them double bag this. I'm normally not the type to have my chicken bagged separate from everything else. But this one, yeah, let's see if we can actually show chat what we got going on here. I guess it isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe it's just inside. This thing was sopping wet, like fresh from the butcher when I bought this at the store. The Manhattan is sitting lovely in this little barrel right here. I have not touched it since filling it. And I'm going to not touch it for at least 2 weeks. I might give it a shot at about 2 weeks. But I'm really sort of thinking I want to age this a bit longer. Welcome in, Fluffy. Happy to see you, Nan Reader. I think we're going to give that some decent age. I do have a tap on it, though. So, I mean, if I want to pull out just a little bit early, I can do so. Now the question is how do I want to cut my chicken up for this curry? That was an okay one, Dad joke. Oh, guess you don't have a chicken tender. Or that's what's you have for chicken tender? Wow. Piece of bone in with that. How we doing tonight, Kick? Hello, Trovo. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Awesome. Our first band of the night in Trovo. Let's use a regular bowl for this. Let's use a regular bowl. Now what happened to that? What did I do with that? There's that. I could have swore I had some garam masala in here somewhere too. Did I use that up? Did I use up my garam masala, chat? Do you remember that? Oh no, it's just staring me directly in the face. So this is curry powder. There's a little garam masala. Some extra black pepper. I'm not going to add any salt at this point because we're going to let this sit for a while. It's a little bit like a dry rub marinade. What exactly is a curry powder? It is a mix of all sorts of other spices. It's secretive. The very basis is that you're using the curry leaf. But in many cases, you can try one curry powder from one company, another curry powder from another company. They're going to be completely different. And so I've just gotten sort of used to this one. Although I've only used it a handful of times. So, I mean, it's not like I'm... You know, I have that, like, I haven't tried a dozen different curry powders. That one's best. But that's basically what it is. They're all sort of in the same ballpark to a certain degree, but they can also widely vary at the same time. At least here in the United States, again, I'm not in India. I've not lived or been in India before. I've not traveled to India before. I actually had Indian classmates in college, and like, it's early. So we're just going to let that hang out and sort of absorb a little bit of that seasoning and spice there. There's not a ton on that to start here. This is sort of like a light coat for the marinade before I sear the chicken. And we'll move on to doing some bread here. Get some bread going. Add some yeasties to the pool. Strainer. I don't need a strainer tonight. I'm not using a strainer tonight. What's up, Scramble? I thought you were sentient. So you got a cup and a half or so of flour there. Gonna add some salt. Pepper. Powdered coriander. And dried basil, since I have it. And then, since we're doing flatbread, I'm going to add a little chemical leavener in there too. Not keep it just yeast. We're going to cheat a little bit so that when that gets some heat, hopefully it gets a little extra poofy. Give these yeasties a really good mix up here. I didn't want them on the cutting board mixed up. That was a little too vigorous. Actually, I wonder if it would be better if it was out further. Are you better if you're out further, camera? Are you better at framing if you're out there? Do you see more of the board this way? Not really. It's not too different though, so I'm not going to bother putting it back either. Making dinner in time tonight, just in time for this thing to start going bad. We're going to be using fresh tomato tonight. We're going to be using red onion tonight. Sort of tempted to throw a little carrot in there, but that's not normal for curry. I'm just trying to think of ways that I can up the veggie content without having to have made a supermarket shop earlier in the day. We can see some decent bubble patterns there. Those patterns there are entirely from the bubbles of the yeast. That sort of leopard print on the surface there. I'm not making caramel tonight either. What's up with you, Scramble? I'm calling it flatbread, I'm not calling it naan. I don't have a tandoori oven. I can't cook this at like 800 degrees. I forget what they get up to, but they're hot. And that needs a little bit more flour. What cameras am I using to stream JSIMs over on Kick? Lots. I have 5 different cameras in this kitchen. I have Brios, I have C920s, I have tracking cameras, I have camcorders. I used to have a GoPro. That's in the other room now, not getting used. Because I haven't been doing computer streams and... well, the GoPro's been a pain in the butt since I owned it, since I bought it. But if you're curious, yeah, we got a couple of cameras here. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, there's a number of those. Two of the cameras that you're seeing, both of the cameras that are showing me, myself, can track. This one's turned off right now. You just have to sort of look. There's all sorts of stuff you start getting into office meeting cameras and fun stuff like that. All right, let's let that rest for a bit. Put that in a bowl. Do a little poofing time. A little oil in the bowl. We'll let that sit for a bit. not doing Szechuan tonight either. What's up with you, Scramble? Oh, dad joke. Now some of the onion I want as garnish, and some of this onion I want as part of the curry or the puree or the sauce or the paste reduction that gives curry its true definition. Spices are certainly a major part of it, but it ain't the definition. I think I'm just going to take that extra layer off. So I think half of this I'm going to chop up relatively small. And the other half I'm going to chop up a bit larger. Not going super small for either of them, really. So this is the smaller, even though it's not really all that small. Hey Ozzy. Welcome, welcome. Grab some garlic here. Let's put the onion in a couple of bowls just to temporarily hold it. see, do I have any up here? I don't want to use that. What else do I have to chop up? I got this ugly tomato. This tomato is going to get cooked down to nothing. Hello, Old Chew. Happy to see you over there on YouTube. Doing a bit of curry tonight. Got some flatbread proofing. We got our chicken cooked up with a little bit of curry and garam masala tossed in with it. We got onions chopped, carrots and tomato and garlic. All right, what do we got over here? Stock's out already. What else am I forgetting I gotta chop up for this? Let's cheat. Let's look. What am I forgetting, chat? We need the lentils. Lentils are okay. I think that's basically it. Yeah. All right. Cooking time. Over on the stove. Zoom right. Potatoes au gratin. I wish I could have potatoes au gratin tonight. I love potatoes au gratin. Of course, I just love potatoes. Taters. Trying to get it max flame without it clicking, without trying to spark the flame. Anyone else doing potatoes au gratin for the holidays? What's everyone's favorite side dishes for Thanksgiving? Stuffing's pretty high up there on my list, too. Arroz con granules? Granules? Okay, we're just searing this chicken right now, so thin layer, small batches, just getting some color on it, high heat, not trying to cook it all the way through, because the sauce is going to do that later. Arroz con gandules. Rice with Dubers. Tamales is another big one in the holidays, yeah. Maybe got this on the wrong burner here. This burner isn't nearly as hot as this one anymore. It's my other one. Pigeon peas. Okay. Of course, I'm sort of making assumptions as to what exactly pigeon peas are. I assume they are the typical smaller peas that you normally get in rice. The small ones. You enjoy the flavor of tamales, don't like the texture. I can get along. I can understand that. That does have, it is a little bit rougher of a paste. My problem with tamales is I never trust them as being actually made by the people. Like, I know a majority of the people that are the street vendors of Sonoma County, and none of them make them themselves. None of them. They all buy them. My family makes them. No, bullshit. And I have had some amazing tamales that were actually like made, or I was involved in the process of making them. So I can completely understand the families that absolutely love them. Between the process, everyone hanging out and working together on it. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that people get addicted not just to substances, but to processes, traditions, and things like that. I think are in that category. Like, they just become like ingrained. Get them started young. Get them addicted young. Oh, hey, this would be a good smart step. I missed this because I already seasoned it. I didn't salt these, so we need some salt on these. I didn't want to add the salt earlier because it was going to draw out moisture, and I didn't want it. I wanted the moisture all stay with the chicken until I cooked it. Fix my earbud here real quick, because I can't hear anything. I can't hear my new music playlist. Hey Zeeks, welcome. We're sharing chicken. Waiting on bread to poof. You got tomato and onion and garlic chopped up on the cutting board. Do we have any curry purists out there? Wow, that's hard to say. Curry purists? Do we have any fanatics out there? Because I'm wondering if I can absolutely ruin this curry in the eyes of a typical, probably Indian. Because I have sour cream in the house to use up. Should I just serve it on the side? Sri Lankan. Felines. Alright, in with our last batch here. Or rather, taking out the second to last batch. And adding our third batch. Safe place to set my tongs for a second. A bit more oil in the pan. Just to help with that searing. I'm not adding more salt now. I don't know if people caught it, but I salted the bowl when I salted the pan last. So it has a little salt on it now. Yeah, I sort of touched on that earlier a couple of times. The basis of curry is much more how you make the sauce. It's like the technique of making the sauce, not even really what's in the sauce. At least that's my absolute layman's take on curry. Like, I haven't... Of the things that I have learned and people I have worked for and cuisines that I've worked under, like, masters for, India is certainly not it. Or that part of Asia. Let's not be exclusive. Already threw my coffee tonight, chat. Yeah, I guess it's almost a normal amount of time for me to drink my coffee. Yeah, actually, let me see what is listed in this actual list. Contains coriander, turmeric, fenugreek, cumin, celery seed, nutmeg, red pepper, and cardamom. I would hope there's some curry leaf in there somewhere. There's none listed in my garam masala either. Hey, Penguin. And just for reference for everyone, the lentils are going to be a part of that curry paste tonight. Or that curry thickened, reduced, absolutely cooked until it's fallen apart liquid. Alright, keep them going with the same pan here. Bit more sunflower oil. I'm going in with the small onions. That smells good. Onions cooking. Weeks here start on Friday. So Japanese food will begin on Friday. After Wednesday's ingredient challenge. And after the holiday here in the United States. Did I get white all over my pants? Nope. Okay. Nice. Adding our garlic in with our onions. Is there another one? It's not. I seem to remember having way too much tomato paste earlier. I guess I'm down to 1 tube now. Oh yeah, Trovo viewers. Just hustling. Nothing about this stream is hustling. Welcome in anyone who's new to viewing here. We're not rushing around here. There's not a 2-minute ticket time. If I tried to do 20-minute dinners, I wouldn't be able to stream. Like, who does less than an hour stream? Little tomato paste in there. along with our spices, garam masala and curry. Tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes. And whatever juice I could scrape off the board there. I know that's a no-no for a board that you're doing more than one thing on. If you got fresh curry leaves, now is the time. I have not found curry leaves in quite some time. Bit of turmeric. What else was I going to throw in there? There was something else here I was going to throw in there. Oh, there's that. Do some coriander here on top of that. There was something else I was going to throw in there. I'm forgetting something, chat. Oh, ginger. I didn't have fresh ginger tonight, so I'm adding a bunch of powdered ginger into here. Powdered ginger. I can't even hardly see what's in that pan from the steam. It's a lot clearer on stream. Cut open my bag of chicken stock here. Measuring a half cup of lentils. I still have too many lentils. Adding our lentils in there. and a little less liquid than we need to cook them entirely. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting, chat. I had peppers to cut, too. That's what I'm forgetting. Semi-large dice on these. Shooting for about the same size as our onions, although onions are pretty thick. What's everyone think of the new playlist? Better or worse than the past ones? Maybe none of you noticed. Yeast we got. Is that the first one tonight? The match is what we're doing? add a bit more water to finish out that 3-to-1 ratio on those lentils. Need cilantro. Do I still have cilantro? Or I use all my cilantro up? Oh, there we are. And I'm going to ditch the stems. Okay, dad joke. Don't need commercials. I say that like the API that the bot is using is listening. Then again, isn't everything listening these days? Your car certainly is. Did you know if you connect your phone to your car, your automaker gets to read all of your texts and then sell that info? In many cases, doobers, but at least in most cases on your phone or your computer, it's like hey, you're sending your data to these people. In your car, it's like buried in the owner's manual. Cosmic. I stopped the music. Yep. No, the thing we need to worry about when it comes to that recently passed stuff with the government is all the stuff that they're trying to do it to some of the luxury market, especially the European luxury market. But they're really trying to push subscriptions. And they want people to, and especially BMW, but the car makers seem to be of the opinion that people are more interested in the idea of, instead of just buying something, they're interested in paying for a service forever. It seemed to die off. I was really hopeful for it, Zeeks. There was actually a company that Ford bought a percentage of that was out here. It was in, I think it was primarily in Southern California. I didn't see any of it up here. But they were doing a service where you're essentially renting the, like, you're signing a lease with them, but you're essentially like renting it, because the price you're paying includes all maintenance, includes your insurance, includes, like, it was everything across the board other than gas. Well, Teslas, when they started out, they had NDAs, and you see that recent video, one of the heads of Ford posted a video of comparing F-150 and the new Tesla truck off-road, and Tesla's just like all over the place. It wasn't even that steep of or bad of a hill as far as off-roading goes. That's not what I wanted to do. Hopefully that doesn't play something I didn't want. That opened something I didn't want it to open. Oh well. All right, we're now to the point where this is starting to break down. Those lentils are starting to break down already. I'm going to add in... let's hold off. I can add everything else here, but I'm going to give that a little bit longer before we add all of our veggies and everything in there. And the rest of this chicken back in there. Chicken. I'm going to take our bread and deal with our bread a little bit here. Every time I put a fist into dough, I wonder if that's where Riot got their logo. Give each of these a little bit of balling. I'm going to turn that off and just let that sit with the hot cast iron for a little bit. Start warming up the pan over there. We'll start rolling our flatbreads out here. I don't know what I did with this camera. It always points too high now. It used to give a nice shot of the board. Or the counter. Let's see if we can't fix that a little bit if the program wants to open. Nah. You're not supposed to be sticking. Alright, I'm giving up with that one. That's the smallest one by far, so. I guess I'll break out the flour. Any lightsaber sounds you hear are me popping bubbles with the rolling pin. What we got going on over on Kick? Thank you for the follow. Over on Kick, Grail Soup. Jizimus. That sounded really inappropriate, but I tried to pronounce a word that I shouldn't have probably have. What's a good way to remove built-up carbon with cast iron? It depends on how built up it is, but salt and aluminum foil, stainless steel scrubby. I mean, you can get really aggressive with it and just grind it and re-season it. Hey, Sergio. I apologize for ignoring Kick a little bit there. And unfortunately, I gotta go over to Trovo and ban someone else. Even though I'm 99% sure it's just another bot. Well, you can get pretty far. You can do quite a bit with just salt and crunched up aluminum foil ball. Thank you for the follow. One last fold on this one. Shakshuka. Oh yeah, Bozzy, you're missing all sorts of fun stuff over on Trovo. I'm banning all sorts of people over there. It's like every 30 seconds. Can you follow me? Check out my stuff. Because, you know, that's the reason I stream, is to sit here and listen to other people advertise themselves. Actually, it hasn't been, well, it's about 99.9% sure about half of them are bots being run by the service themselves. I don't know if I've had a real person in on over on Trovo or not. I've had all sorts of chatters. I've responded to quite a few of them. I had no trust if any of them were real, though. I'm going to take another crack at flattening out this first little mini one. Some of the messages are cool, like, that I assume are from the service bots. Like, there's, you know, thanking the mods and stuff like that, even though I don't think I have any mods over on Trovo. And the real answer to that circumtilus, sorry for probably butchering the pronunciation of that, is we are most certainly all living in a simulation. We have any viewers that have or somewhat recently watched what's going on DLive? DLive for a long time has been the, let's say, Truth Social of streaming platforms. And I was looking at it the other day, and it seems like it's all gone to being a program or an app. Like, it used to be, you could go to their website and see streams. It doesn't look like it can anymore. Are they still a streaming service? Maybe no one... Maybe no one's ever used them. Alright, now we're going to be searing some flatbreads. Zoom left. Ceramic range to a gas. You can't wait to use your cast to get nice. But one of the cool things about cast iron is the vast majority of it you can use on induction as well. Now, a number of mine aren't all that great, like particularly this one and my smallest one. My medium-sized pan's got a nice flat bottom to it. These have both got like a ring on the bottom of them. Makes them not work quite as good, but the metal works fine. Just water right now, Keswick. Though I do have sweet vermouth, Campari, bitters, and an orange around. Thank you for the follow. Find any good bourbons lately? I haven't tried any new ones in a minute. I did Maker's Mark for my barrel over here. For my barrel over here. And I have some Buffalo Trace in the house right now, which I use to top this off. Not entirely topped off, but close. Maker's 101 is amazing. It's better than either their cask or their regular, in my opinion. Camera lost me there. Come on, camera. There we go. Make use of my tortilla holder for my flatbread tonight. Oh, you saw it for sale? I didn't think they sold it. When I had it there, well, maybe they're doing it more regular now. When I visited Maker's Mark, what was it, 2020? 2021? It was after want to say it was after COVID. Regardless, they were saying it was a one that they had been giving and gifting to people for ages, but they were not selling it, and they just started or had done limited releases. Hey, Makawaka. How's Illinois treating you? Yeah, the lady that was giving me the tour was like, well, if you don't want it, if you want it again after you leave here, you can just take cast strength and the regular and mix it to the right. It's essentially the same thing. I thought it had a lot more caramel to the flavor. There's a lot sweeter of a blend. Or rather, that amount of water brought out that sweetness. I don't know if you really want to call it a blend if it's just water. I also like Maker's Mark's French Oak quite a bit, too. Those are pretty high up there on my cheapy bourbon list. Cheapy as in, you know, not some outrageously priced bottle. Yep, we got the... Well, I haven't seen it in a while. Like, Super Burger used to be, when I first moved here, was just in Santa Rosa. And they expanded a whole bunch of other places, and I don't know if they stayed working or not. I think they closed most of their places. I'm almost 100% positive that their Katati place is closed. Petaluma, I'm not sure where it was in Petaluma. Santa Rosa one, I'm sure will be around, like... They've got a pretty rockin' spot there. There's a couple of good small burger joints here in Sonoma. Like, none of them I would be like, you know, this is the best burger I've ever had. But there's some decent burgers in town. Thank you for the follow, CJ. Trying to keep up with Kick. Kick, you need an API. Make an API, Kick. So I can actually pay attention to everything all in one screen. Hi, Alf. On Trovo. Are you real? Or are you a bot? There's so many bots here. Careful popping bubbles. Steam burns. Your little sorta corgi. This one is not cooperating. I'll bark and bite. No Semifredo fans in chat? I thought we had all sorts of ice cream fans in chat. DQ Blizzard in your freezer. People don't eat the whole Blizzard in one sitting? Okay, I'll take that as an acceptable reason. I can see that. Yeah, you don't want to make an extra trip for the ice cream, but you still want the ice cream. Oh yeah, I'm annoyed if I have to leave the house more than once in a day. It's like if I got an appointment or something to do, all the shopping's going with that appointment. I've explained this to a certain degree before, you know, if I have to put my pants on, I'd like to limit it to the number of... Alright, we got our flatbread. Staying warm. Over on the cutting board. In the tortilla holder. Alright, let's get back on with our curry here. And turn this pan off for our flatbread. Turn the heat back on our curry. Zoom right. And I'm going to go ahead and toss the last of my chicken stock in here. Which, there's a little bit of iced chicken stock in there that's going to have to warm up. For anyone just joining in this pan is our lovely red lentil curry, along with onion, tomato paste, all sorts of spices, some herbage, some garlic, and we're just about ready to start adding everything back into the pan to finish that up. I restarted my computer, so I have to reset the focus on my cameras, because that can show a much better picture of that curry. There we go. Yeah, not that herbage, Ozzy. I mean, I know we're in California, but... Stove only camera. Just grabbing some rice real quick. Zoom right. Thank you, Ozzy. Oops, clicked off a kick. Gotta go back to kick to make sure we're not missing anyone. Hey Twitch, you still cute? Thank you for the follow. Ooh, another food and drinker. Almost back to boil here. I'm gonna start heating up some water for our rice. Welcome, happy to have you. Hopefully Japan is treating you well. Not that it shouldn't. I mean, it's Japan. Japan's amazing. So we'll start adding our veggies in here. Our large cut onions. And our peppers. And our chicken. To finish cooking our chicken all the way through. We seared it all, made it all look beautiful earlier. But as you can see, it's still a little undercooked. Especially the larger pieces. So we'll get all that and any of the juices or oils. Now those are just sweet peppers in their chat, a couple different colors. Although you can certainly add some heat if you would like. Certainly no one's going to complain about some heat and curry, are they? Welcome in, Ben. Zoom right. Zoom right. Oh, there we go. You got it the first time. Hi, Brad. I'm always cooking up new programs. Rice is up to temp. This rice has been performing okay, just like this. So I'm going with it. Oh, salt. Definitely need some salt here. No lime in with the rice tonight. Thank you, Dubers. If you're a fan of any of those nut juices, or maybe some coconut juice, now's the time to add a little bit of that action. Back to a bubble here on the rice, so cutting the heat on that and just letting that sit. We're gonna have to let that simmer. We're gonna have to wait for that about 10 minutes here. Good day so far, Alf. Good day. It's been a good day. Let's see here. We need you. You. We need some ice. What did I do with my jigger? Where'd you go? Where'd you go, my measurement tool for drinking? We went for the bourbon the other night. Tonight we're going for the bitter. Tonight we're going for the bitter. Oh, hey, we should put the lid back on the gin, shouldn't we? Now that's a scramble. We'll go for the Johnny Walker glass tonight. I bought this glass when I was in China. This glass traveled from China to the US. I bought a really cheap Johnny Walker Black gift set when I was there, and it included two of these glasses. Well, one's the glass bumps out in one and bumps inward on the other. And I forget what else it had in it. Cheers, chat. Thank you for joining me tonight. Negronis are truly an amazing dish and drink. Like, I don't know how you mix so many bitter things together and have it taste delicious like that. Got another 4 minutes on our rice. New music's got me bouncing a bit tonight. Then again, maybe that's the booze. I'm gonna turn the heat off on our delicious curry. Strasbourg Ois? Strasbourgese? Borgese? I'm lost on that one, chat. Something like that. I'm guessing it's a dish done in the style of Strasbourg. I don't know. I don't remember putting this song on this list. I feel like this song should be as part of like City Skylines or like Sim City or maybe some other builder type game. Can't even see those lentils in there anymore, can you, chat? They've just completely dissolved into that liquid. You see any lentils there, chat? Alright, rice is done. Rice is looking lovely. Cilantro. Trying to debate if I want to... Well, let's just scoop some rice in there. Let's just scoop some rice in there. Grab a photo or two for Discords, Instagrams. Welcome in, Nate. Smell-o-vision for sure. Definitely need that. Didn't someone in Japan design that already? I thought I saw an article about that like a couple of years ago. They're gonna have smell-o-vision with like refillable cartridges like your printer. Probably with the same markup. We got some fresh flatbread here too to go along with everything. Thank you, Ozzy. I caught it though, but thank you. Appreciate the reminder. Let's get some photos. Need something to put in the Discord, Instagram. Need something for the slideshow too. I updated the slideshow chat, so all the photos in the slideshow should be current to today. However, they're also current to when I started streaming. But regardless. However, chat, I think we are there tonight, chat. Let's see what we got here. Is this intolerable? Does this need more heat? It probably needs more heat. A lot of spice. Not a lot of heat. Though, maybe I'm wrong, but I know all Indian food can be very hot, very spicy, and full of spice. But as far as actual heat, I think of the green curry as being typically a little more pepper-filled. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. Chat can answer me on that one. Like I said, I am not a curry expert. I just try and make delicious food. Very happy with this. I'm going to enjoy this dinner very much. Especially now. Alright, chat. I'm going to raid someone that I don't get to raid very often and would like to raid more often than I do. However, might be a little bit... Well, it's not an outrageously loud stream, but it's going to be maybe a little bit louder than here. I'm going to send all you lovely people to go hang out with very handsome Billy. He's just starting up his stream. He usually doesn't start until a considerable bit later. But I hope you enjoy hanging out with him. He's a lovely musician. Does all sorts of weird and cool stuff. I'm going to be back here on Tuesday. Tonight is Sunday, so not tomorrow, but the next day. I'm going to be making pierogies with taco flavored filling. I don't think I've done pierogies on stream before. We'll see how this turns out. I hope it turns out awesome. And I hope you come to join me for it. I hope you all had a great weekend and ready for a brand new week. And I hope you all have a great evening. Good night.
Isn't it? Yeah. Bloody 7 months, tier 2 as well. Thank you, Toad. How good is this vibe tonight? Welcome in, Chef and friends. Good to have you here. Welcome. Anyone new here? Anyone haven't been here before? Must I? Need I? Can I explain? Welcome back. You say, isn't it hard paddling out? Get into it. Let's get into it. Do I have any news today? I don't think I've got any news. I've been chilling. I've every song